Hi everyone, it's Cindy and welcome back to the channel. As you know, hopefully, I'm sure the base game update for the Infants edition with Growing Together has just recently launched. It came out yesterday and I jumped into the game, and of course the first thing I did was build a nursery. So that is what I'm sharing with you today. This is just a very simple nursery room. It's a 5 by 4 tile room, and I have tried to keep it reasonably, gender neutral. It is in tones of blue, but I don't feel that that is what makes a room or clothing gendered by any stretch of the imagination. I made it very kind of this cute little cloud sky sort of theme using this wallpaper from Parenthood and then a selection of blues and turquoise and white as the main color schemes. So if you do enjoy this build, it is available on the gallery. It's just a room download, as I said, but you can find it on the gallery using my EAID Hygge Haven, that's HYGGEHAVEN, and also hashtag Hygge Haven. So for this room build, we are obviously using mainly base game items since the new Infants items have been added to the base game catalog. And then I have also used a few Parenthood items, particularly here you can see I'm using one of the Parenthood end tables because it looks like it has a whole bunch of napkins. It looks like it has a whole bunch of baskets that could have nappies and other kind of baby supplies. And on the other side of the room, I use a similar kind of sideboard that I think is from Nifty Knitting, which is also, of course, where this rocking chair comes from, because that is where we got rocking chairs in the first place. So it's mainly, base game, Parenthood, a little Nifty Knitting, and I use, I think, one item, one of the height charts from the My First Pet stuff in this build. And I think that is all of the packs that this room uses. I didn't go too overboard. One of the things, though, that I noticed when I launched the game, I was really, really hoping that they would have added a new infants section to the children's or the kids part of the catalog so that you could very easily find all of the new infant items, which is something that they did when they added toddlers to the base game. So that whole toddlers section of the kids area of the catalog was added, and it made it really super easy for you to find all the toddler related stuff. Unfortunately, I discovered that that has not been done for the new infants items. Now, I don't know if in the Growing Together expansion, if there will be a new infants section under the kids area of the catalog. I am definitely hoping so, because it took a while, even though this room is very simple, it took a while for me just to find all the objects because there was no easy way to do that. So I ended up having to just go through basically every area of the catalog and scroll through looking for anything that was new that stood out. That being said, I feel like I did pretty well. I think I have managed to have found every type of item that was added to the base game, I want to say, with the exception, I realized after I was finished, I forgot to include the new table lamp with the cute little fox all curled up around the base. But barring that object, I believe I have included all of the new items. There are so many really cute, great decorative items, which you can see here on the sideboard on this side and the little end tables on the opposite side of the room. There are, diaper wipes and little stack of nappies and talcum powder and lotions and creams, all of those sorts of things that you would expect for taking care of baby. And of course, we've got the three new infant toys that make like squeaky and rattle sounds. And oh my goodness, I completely forgot about the adorable little koala toy, but it is absolutely precious. So I have included those. And I also just love like the little clutter items that are purely decorative, like this little basket of toys over on the left-hand side next to the toy box here. And next to the crib, I've placed this little basket that looks kind of like a little creature that I don't know what you would have in there, but it's cute and we had to have it. So it's there. Then, there's the little shelves that I've placed next to the crib that have, extra little blankets and things like that. And I end up going in at the end and adding one of the existing baskets that has like pillows and blankets to just behind the rocking chair because, why not? And then to go along with the little cloud sky theme, I added in some little rainbow shelves. Here's the cute little koala toy and the little rattle and the squeaker. And we get one of the little like butterfly toys from the toddlers as well, because, why not? Add in a couple of extra toys here as well. And yeah, it's just kind of coming along. I mean, really, there is more in this room than you really need for your infant because, the infants aren't all that interactive at this stage. They have to learn how to do things, so you don't have to have a lot of items for them. Now, with the base game update, because I have played just a little bit so far, you don't have the milestones feature, which for some reason I seem to think was coming with the base game update, but clearly that's part of the expansion. So, because there aren't any milestones with just the base game infants, you don't have to, unlock all of those abilities for the infants, such as, being able to lift their head and crawl and, all of those things. So, they can actually do those things right from when you age them up from newborn to infant. So they are a little bit more interactive and mobile at this stage if you don't have the Growing Together XP. But we are very nearly finished the room here. I would love to know what you are doing with your new infants and which trait you have chosen. I decided to play it safe and go with a calm infant to begin with, but it has been super fun. But if you have enjoyed this room build, a like would be much appreciated. And if you'd like to see more builds, please consider subscribing to the channel. And you can, of course, click that notify button if you want to receive notifications of future builds and uploads, which I can promise you there are going to be many. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will leave you all with the screenshots and have a lovely day. Have fun with your infants, everyone!